What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to TLEV Horror for a new breed of horror fans. My name is Mr. E, and today we're going to be doing a catching up video, a Q&A, and talk about some things that will be happening in the future. So I'm excited to do this. It's great to be back on camera. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. It's a channel all about horror stuff. Also hit that notification bell because sometimes people don't get notified on these videos. So let's get into it. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering where the content has been for TLEV Horror. Well, all three of us, Josue, Thomas, and I, Mr. E, have been really busy about school and raising a family and also doing another business called Spooky Snacks. And we've been busy. So but now it's a good time for, at least I'll get back to it. Also, the Pick Your Brain podcast is coming back, so I hope you guys are excited for that. But we have a lot of great announcements for this channel, and we'll get to it at the end of this video. Now, a couple days ago, I asked you guys on Instagram at TLEV Media to send us a couple questions that you guys have for this channel specifically, and a lot of them are very similar, and it's probably the title of this video, so I think we should just jump right into it. So the first one I want to start off with is from Steven_Kneven8, and he's saying, what's something you guys would like to accomplish this horror season? Now, again, 2021's horror season is up in the air right now, but something I think we would love to accomplish again is to get on the red carpet, and also do a lot of reaction walkthroughs again. That was a lot of fun for us. I think also to visit, haunt events outside of California. We keep saying every year we're gonna do it. Maybe this is the year. I mean, I know for me, this will probably be the year if things sort of go back to normal by haunt season. But I think that's our main goal, is to visit other parks that we've just never had for the haunt season, and also get back on the red carpet for you guys to interview some of the great actors and actresses of these amazing horror movies, and to get these reaction walkthroughs again. I mean, that was it. We love to do it, and I know a lot of you guys love to see it. So yeah, that is probably what we're looking forward to and hoping to do this haunt season. So David.XEXE_ said, any plans on getting out to more home haunts this season? So that's a great question, David, because I think I did the most amount of home haunts I've ever done this year for 2020, because that's basically the only kind of haunts that were around for maze-wise. And I gotta say, I enjoyed it. Just to see what people are able to do in their garage or in their backyard and stuff like that, and seeing the just creative minds that are just out there for this kind of stuff, and having a lower budget yet still putting A-class material out there. It was a lot of fun. I think we'll do Corona Haunt again, Dredge Society again. Hopefully we'll get out to other areas outside of Southern California to do home haunts. But yeah, we would love to do some more this year. If you guys know any home haunts, let us know in the comments down below. Leave a just a comment that's saying, yeah, try these home haunts. Hopefully they'll be open for 2021, and yeah, I'd love to do it. I mean, especially this year we did the Try Not to Get Scared challenge, home haunt edition basically, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, if we're able to get reaction walkthroughs through that kind of stuff, yeah, I'd love to do it again. I love home haunts. Now, SwishJ24 said, if you could go through one maze to re-experience it, which one would it be? That's a good question. A re-experience, one that I really enjoyed. I really like Poltergeist. I wouldn't mind doing that one again. Ooh, but man, what's my number one? I would probably say, Insidious, Into the Further. Probably I would want to redo that one. Oh my god, that's such a good question. So I mean, the three I would want to redo are Poltergeist for sure, Insidious, Into the Further, and then the third, I'm probably gonna say Walking Dead Wolves Not Far, since that was my first ever maze that I did, and it was absolutely terrifying, I'd say. It really made The Walking Dead look amazing. That I would probably redo. You know, that it was the longest maze if I remember, and it was a lot of fun. Of course, Universal Monsters, would want to redo that again. But number one, oh, that's hard. I can't give you a number on it. I can't. But let me know, guys, in the comment section down below, what would be the one that you would want to re-experience. YGTR_ECE says, what's your guys' favorite Horror Nights food or snack? Now, I think I can speak for all three of us on this one. It was probably the blood bags and the blood shots. Now, the blood bags and the blood shots haven't been at the event. They weren't at it last year. I think 2019 was its last year. Maybe they'll be coming back again. I don't know for sure. But those were probably our all-time favorite. Every time we'd go, we'd get it. I think 2019 there was none. 2018 was the last year. 2018 was the last year. And 2018 they came out with all these different flavors, which I didn't try the different flavors. I stick with the originals, but I don't think they were as good. But for most recent snacks, the last thing that I had at Horror Nights was probably the green apple churro, which was so good. It was incredible. Josue and I had it on Throwback Thursday, the 80s night. Woo! It was one of the special churros that were around, and it was absolutely amazing. So yeah, there's the answer. Ooh, this is a good one. Coming from Adventures with John Jr., shout out. What is something you dislike that people do at haunts? It's not in the haunt community, but because that there's a lot there. But dislike that they do at haunts. I know Thomas's answer for this one will be parents who bring their very, very young children, like newborns and babies and stuff like that, since it's free. For me, what do I dislike? I think that's a good question. I think what I've witnessed with usually the younger audience who's going, trying to prove a point and stuff like that. They like to sort of like follow the scare actors around and acting like all tough and stuff like that. I don't think it's like something I dislike. I think it's something cringe for sure. You know, they're just like, they probably have like a couple friends there, so like, oh, let me look cool or something like that, and they just, I don't know, they just, it's a little cringe for me. You know, they go up to the scare actors and they're like, hey, you don't scare me and stuff like that. I've seen it a couple times, but that's probably mine. I don't know what Josue's would be, but yeah, that's a good question, Mr. John Jr. Triple X King LA, which I know has been on this channel before, asks, if you are able to work for Horror Nights, what would you want to change? Ooh, that is a good question. What would I want to change? I would make a rule probably that you can't bring, it's got to be, I'm gonna say, I'm changing the event from being 13 and above to 15. All right, got to be 15 years old to go to the event, because you know there's been a lot of problems that the event has become, you know, not as scary because due to certain, I don't think there were actual lawsuits, but what happened back when the Purge was the opening ceremony, and there was the lady who was roasting everyone. I guess she roasted a young woman, and you know, used a bad word, and Horror Nights got in trouble for it. And I think it was because of age and stuff like that. So I would raise it up to, you know what, let's go even higher than 15. I'm gonna say you gotta be 17. It's a 17-year-old event. I mean, at least, no, okay, 16. 16 would be a good middle, 16. I mean, I know when I went, I was 15. Shit, I don't know, I'm stuck between 15 and 16 kind of thing, but those are, I think, around that age range would be a good one. Yeah, so I would change that part. No little kids. No one, like, not even newborns are allowed in. I know it's free, but no. Open up Harry Potter world and have Dementors going around. Treehouse of Horror. We're gonna put that into the Simpson area. And what else? What else? I think I'm gonna make this a... Nah. But I think that's the stuff I would change. I don't know what else, but if you guys have anything that you would change, let me know in the comment section down below. Now, the final question that a lot of you have been asking. I know I didn't get to everyone's question, but of course, if you guys enjoyed this video, I'll do another Q&A, and I'll answer probably some of the older questions that are still here, because there's a lot of good ones. But to save time, there is about 20 or 30 of you who asked the same question, and that is, do we think Haunt Season 2021 will be happening? Now, we've talked about we're not going to make any speculations about the event, maze-wise, IPs and stuff like that, until we get a confirmation of the event happening. So basically what we're saying, will Haunt 2021 happen? And I think you guys are speaking... I'm going to speak in general of all the parks. Well, you know what? Let's get into each park. Okay. No, because it's California. Yeah, no, I'm going to speak in general for all the parks. So Thomas has already stated that he doesn't think Haunt Season 2021 is going to happen. The way things are going right now, he doesn't think it's going to happen. I'm optimistic again, but I don't want to say it. So for me, it's undetermined right now. As we're looking at cases still arise. Theme parks are not open as of, what's today's date? January 28th. Yeah. If theme parks are not opening until, you know, I say if theme parks somehow open in June or July, we might get a haunt season. We might. But announcements won't probably be until late into the season. If theme parks don't open until September or August, probably not a haunt season 2021 happening out here. I could also be completely wrong. I'm optimistic as usual. We found a problem last year, and we talked about it on the Pick Your Brain podcast. You know, when we were making speculation videos, we were getting people's hopes up, and we don't want to do that. It doesn't make us happy to get people's hopes up, and it hurts us when we find out that the event doesn't happen, and we were getting our own hopes up. So I think also, now Florida will probably have a haunt season, I would think, for sure, most definitely. You know, they tested with the haunts that came to, or the houses that came into Universal Orlando. They didn't call it an HHN, but they had a Tooth Fairy one. They had Beetlejuice, and they had... There's another one. Let me know in the comment section down below. But there was another one. But they had those houses open, and they were COVID safe and stuff like that. So yeah, I would think in Orlando there will be a haunt season. I think we'll see a lot more again, like taste events like Knott's has been doing. Drive-through events might happen again. Yeah, I genuinely think that it's still up in the air. Again, we saw just recently, unfortunately, that a lot of workers for Halloween Horror Nights, including the creative director John Murdy, were furloughed, which means they weren't laid off, but you know, they are not currently working, so they're not planning. I mean, maybe they are planning for the event, but again, they're not having meetings and stuff like that right now. So yeah, it's up in the air. It's up in the air. I would say for all the events. Dark Harbor, jeez. Dark Harbor is, I don't even know. For Knott's, Horror Nights, and yeah, a Haunted Hayride, all still up in the air, I would say. And that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Also subscribe to our main channel, TLEV Media, where we are doing live podcasts now, happening, I would think, next week. For all the WandaVision episodes. We're having a lot of fun with that. Also, we're going to be posting a lot more on there. We're going to be posting a lot more on TLEV Horror. Next week, basically. There will be a little trailer video for one of the series that will be coming to this channel. I'm super excited about it. Been working hard on it. Hope you guys will enjoy it. I know a lot of you are going to be gatekeepers for it for sure, but I'm looking forward to it. Again, if you want to support the channels, we have Buy Me a Coffee. All that is in the link down below. Also, if you want to get this shirt right here, the Pirates of the Caribbean shirt, it is our TLEV Media and Hauntless collab. Go to hauntless.com. With that being said, my name's Mr. E, and always remember, horror fans do it best. Stay safe out there, guys.